All right, thanks, Kent. Christmas is just a few days away, and many of you out there may still be looking for a couple more gifts to give that special someone. And Dan Thompson with Claris Networks joins us this morning with a look at some gift ideas under 50 bucks. That's always a good deal. And you've broken it down into 3 categories. We've got our iPhone people or Apple people.
Yeah, Apple geeks. Yep.
And then gamers and camera people.
Camera people,
which I'm one of those folks. So.
Yeah, I mean, and admittedly, tech people, I mean, they're just kind of hard to buy for. I mean, I get that. I'm one of them. So hopefully we'll have some helpful ideas. And as you mentioned, most everything is under 50 bucks. A couple things creep over that just a little bit. But I will say, everything we're going to talk about this morning is available at Best Buy. I was there on Monday, so if you just need to know, hey, where can I just run and get this real quick, Best Buy has it all. You can probably price shop around and find it, you know, at Walmart, Target, things like that, but it's definitely at Best Buy. So.
And at this point, you're just like, where can I get it?
I know. It's the bottom of the ninth. We got to get this done.
All right, so tell us some of those great ideas.
Yeah, so let's start with
Apple folks.
Yeah, the Apple people. So some great ideas for the Apple people. I'll give you a little hint. Apple people just love accessories. So if they're into iPhones and iPads and all those things, if it's white and has the little Apple logo on it, they're going to go crazy over it. So go right out and get some of those things. A good idea for iPhones are like the little protective covers for them. They run about $20. This is a great investment because, you know, I'm all the time dropping my phone and it always lands on its face and slides across the floor. This thing will protect the face of it. Another idea are the little gel shells for them, and that protects the outside of them. Those things start around $30. Even if the person has one already, these are things that wear out. They'll eventually want a new one or maybe a different color or something like that. So you can always feel confident buying things like that. Also for the iPads, they're like these little professional looking cases so they can carry them into meetings and things like that, and then have a nice little presentation for it. So that's a good idea for those.
And all of those were 20 bucks, 24 bucks, and then 50 bucks for the covers.
For the larger cases, yeah. Some of the nicer ones, creep up around $50. You can get some of the lesser expensive ones, but yeah, so those are some great ideas. So let's talk about camera people.
Okay.
So for camera people, these are going to be easy. So memory cards, you can always use extra ones of those. Most of the cameras now will use the SD cards. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just show up, ask a sales associate. They'll be able to point you in the right direction. And then extra batteries, again, you know, if you know what kind of camera they have, these are all things that, man, when you're out shooting or you're out just having fun with your friends, it seems like all the time somebody hands me a camera to take a picture of them, and I turn it on and the battery's almost dead. And these are all things easily to avoid, and you can do it with just some nice little accessories.
And there's a tripod for 15 bucks?
Yeah, this thing's cool too, and it's they have it at Best Buy, and it's got like these little legs that can wrap around things. So if you're out in the woods or you're out on a hike with your friends, you can wrap it around like a tree limb and then go pose with your buddies real quick and then run back and grab your camera. It's really handy, even if they have like one of the stand-up tripods. I mean, this thing is so versatile.
Great gift. 15 bucks, you can't beat that. All right, and gamers.
Yeah, gamer. Now these guys, I mean, these people are generally hard to buy for, and I'll admit, because they sit on the couch, they play these games all day. I mean, what in the world are they even doing? So great ideas for them are an extra controller. So even if they have one extra controller already, most of the gaming systems will support up to 4 people playing at a time. So this is always a great gift idea. These start around $50 depending on what kind of game system. They can run up to about $60, but it's a good idea for them. Other ideas, like if they play Xbox, an Xbox Live subscription, those can start out around $24. Even if they have a subscription already, it's easy to tack on more time to that so they can continue playing online with their friends. And then if it just comes down to it, you'd like to get them a game, but you don't really know what game to get them. Most of those games run between $30 and $60. So if you're thinking about a gift certificate, that's about the price range you need to look at for them to be able to buy a game. And then let's just face it, I mean, there's kind of this stigma around gift cards, right? Everybody's like, oh, it's so impersonal or whatever. I know. Everybody does, and that's the thing. So don't feel bad about giving gift cards, especially to techies. I mean, at any given moment, even outside the context of Christmas, a techie can rattle off, 5 things on the top of their head that they would really like to buy. And a gift card is just a great way just to say, hey, here, just go get what you want. I know you got something on your mind, and that'll help them out.
Great ideas. I like the tripod one. I'm thinking I can get that for someone.
Yes,
Thank you very
should check
much.
that out.
All right. Well, stick around. We're coming right back with more 10 News Today. But before we head to break, here's a very special message from a member of the Armed Services.